how you can evaluate insurance partners and really what are the things to be looking for to determine if it's a good partner. That's what this video is going to cover. My name is Ryan Miller, and I am the Vice President of Growth at Logistic Insurance Solutions. If you're one of those TMS companies and you're evaluating an insurance offering, there are some things that you need to be thinking about. Let's think about it. Let's first talk about what happens before they're a partner. So, insurance is not inherently a digital industry. So the first thing that you want to be evaluating is, well, what is your backbone? What is the platform that we'll be leaning on? If they don't have a platform that does all of the heavy lifting, that issues the certificates, that manages all of this, then all of that responsibility is going to be on the TMS's side. And you most definitely already have your own development calendar. You're very focused on building your own product and not building these other insurance modules. So make sure the technology platform will play nicely, has APIs, is easy to integrate with. The other thing you want to be thinking about is, how do I want to integrate? Some TMS companies have modules that requires the customer to opt in on it. The thing about insurance and getting high adoption, if you think about similar to how you would when you're engaged to get insurance on a rental car or to get trip insurance when you're booking a flight, is it's not opt-in, it's the platform that proactively offers it. And those strategies get very high adoption. So you want to be working with a partner that has an option to have it roll out TMS wide and that has strategies for how to gain high adoption, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But on the technology side, you absolutely want one that has a technology, that has the backbone, that makes it easy to integrate with APIs. The second thing, and this is a very one, is what does the claims process look like? And what you need to make sure is that your partner has a robust claims process. So how do we figure that out? So the first thing that we need to figure out is, how do they collect all of the claim information? How is a claim filed? And how are all of the documents collected? Because that's what's taking the bulk of the time to manage and approve a claim. Ask this potential partner, how do they handle first notice of loss? Is it manual or is it done through the platform? If it's manual, that should be a red flag, because that means that it's a person that's looking at it from the very first moment. They're looking for the documents, they're pouring through them, they're emailing whoever is filing the claim. It's a lot of back and forth. And when you are multiplying that by the hundreds, efficiency goes out the window. And nothing frustrates your users more than a slow claims process. So it's important to really understand the claims process. Work with a partner that has a digital platform that can manage the claims, that can collect all of the documentation, that makes things much faster, more efficient. The other thing about the claims process is, ask your potential partner if they have an expedited claims process based on certain claim thresholds. You don't want every single claim to be evaluated very deeply, and you want to make sure that if all of the documents are placed and it's verified that this is a viable claim that should be paid, that it gets paid quickly. So you want to make sure that there's an expedited process that says documents are provided, it's under a certain amount, it gets fast-tracked and paid quickly. The next thing you want to be thinking about is, how does this partner help us to drive awareness with our user base? Some TMS companies have not had success integrating an insurance platform or an insurance product into the platform. And the main reason for that is that they did not market it correctly. You can't expect that if you build it, they will come. It needs to be marketed. Your users need to be aware of it and why it's valuable. So work with a partner that understands how this insurance is going to help your users and can create content and share it with your own marketing team. Create co-branded content that your marketing team can leverage. Because your marketing team should not have to build this themselves. What they should be doing is they should be just relying on your partner to get all of the content that they can then put into their own campaigns and communications with users. If it's up to your own marketing company, your own marketing department to build these campaigns out, that's too much of a burden on their part. They're responsible for bringing in more users and keeping your existing users engaged. So they should not be focusing on this integration. So if you are in the process of evaluating different insurance options. Or if you've just been considering it and have some questions, we'd love to talk to you. You can reach out to us online at logistic.com, logistiq.com. Reach out to us on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me. Or if you want to continue to get content like this, we're continually producing content about the technology space or about the transportation space, about insurance and trends. And we're producing content specific for TMS companies. So subscribe, follow us on LinkedIn, and you'll be continually dripped this kinds of valuable content. Thanks for your time. Take care.